Well, I guess President Bola Tinubu had some of those thoughts on his mind, talking about intervention to manufacturers. That's why on Friday he signed an executive order which aims to boost local production of healthcare products and reduce costs. The targeted healthcare products include pharmaceuticals, diagnostic devices such as needles, syringes, biologicals and medical textiles, among others. The new order, according to the Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Mr. Mohammed Pate, has introduced zero tariffs, excise duty and VAT on specified machinery, equipment and raw materials. Of course, this gets us excited because we know what has been going on in that pharmaceutical sector with the exits of some major brands from operating in the country. Some of them have changed their model to import only. So let's find out what we should expect so we don't get ahead of ourselves, you know, from this executive order with a director pharmacist at Philips Pharmaceuticals Nigeria Limited. Is also director pharmacist at Wellnex Pharmacy, Mr. Samson Omata. Mr. Omata, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So do we say congratulations? Well, not just to you guys in the sector, but obviously Nigerians. Does this sound like it's going to bring something worth celebrating?
Yeah, actually, we are excited by the news. And let me first of all appreciate the president, our president, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for this great initiative. It's a welcome development. It's a move in the right direction. And, you know, we know that the resultant effect might not be immediate, but if fully implemented to the core, if fully implemented, it's going to help in the reduction of cost. It will also help to provide affordable and accessible medicines to the populace. It also helps to stimulate competition and attract, you know, partnership from global players in the pharmaceutical industry, like the MNCs, the multinational companies. By so doing, it will also help to enhance the overall healthcare system by a fraction. Now, I mentioned a fraction because apart from the high tariff on this product, there are other factors that are actually implicated in the, you know, in the cost of pharmaceutical products on the shelf.
So I asked if we should celebrate because we've seen other pronouncements which should get us celebrating, but we haven't seen the result when it comes to the implementation. For instance, there's an emergency on food insecurity in the country, but it doesn't seem like it has done anything, you know, to quell food inflation or supply. You know, so how do we really ensure that this bears fruit? The president has signed the order. How do we get it to work for the people to feel the impact?
Now, there is a need for implementation of the, you know, executive order to the core. If fully implemented, then it's going to help a lot. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the pharmaceutical sector in the sense that currently in Nigeria, we do not have any company in Nigeria that produces its own products from beginning to the end, from start to finish, in the sense that all active pharmaceutical ingredients, all excipients in the production of pharmaceutical products are all imported. So we depend solely on imported inputs to, you know, get our essential medicines. You know, during COVID, something happened. When some countries like Asians, they stopped the exportation of some pharmaceutical products. And just imagine if COVID was allowed to continue. There's a problem of insecurity in terms of medicine insecurity. So I
guess that's why the president, part of the executive order is the tax waivers. Exactly. So that should help in that respect.
Definitely it's going to help. It's going to help a lot.
So does it help in domestic production?
Now, it's going to help in domestic production in the sense that it's one of the lingering factors that have actually affected the price of goods in the, you know, by our local manufacturers. Now, there are other lingering factors, like factors relating to high cost of production, like we know the factor relating to Forex. Most of our local manufacturers don't have access to affordable Forex, and because of the increase in the price of fuel, it has also increased the overall production cost, overhead cost of getting these things, you know, implemented. Now, it's a good start that he has, you know, signed an executive order to, at least remove the burden, the pain that is felt due to high tariff of this product. I know in its next plan, I will also beg on the president to also look at other areas like
yeah,
forests.
But let's not forget that this is not indefinite. This is just, I think, till September. This order.
It's 2 years.
Yeah, next year, September. So, I mean, you are part of associations and all of. How do you make the most of this opportunity that's now been given? Since you have said it's a good thing that we should feel the impact. I mean, if it's there and you don't get into it, if you're waiting for the president to take care of the other side, then time elapses and we don't get anything. So how are you, your associations and all of that going to maximize this opportunity?
Now, a lot is also impacted on the government in the sense that the processes, the implementation, if properly implemented, things well defined according to standard operating procedures, it's going to ease a lot. I know a lot of people that maybe in the time past, because of the high forest or a lot of challenge they are facing, they are not able to bring in their machine, they are not able to import. Now, because of this, it could attract them if it's really working. So it's really a good move in the right direction.
I mean, the president has signed it. It's for the private sector to tap into it and use it. That's why I'm challenging your associations and your bodies and, and all of that. And that's why you're here speaking. Since you have said this is a good move that could work, it's now you, the practitioners, to tap into it and make it work. I mean, if the president has said there's tax waiver on, pharmaceuticals and equipment, if you don't go out there and use it, then it might just be lying fallow until the expiration of this waiver.
Definitely, if the processes are well aligned, we will not use something like that.
Are the processes not well aligned from what you have seen?
Sometimes there might be bottlenecks. There might be an executive order, okay, this has been signed and all that. If it's fully implemented, everyone will want to key into it and use it.
Okay, and you know what? We'll give it a little bit of time.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll give it a little bit of. This was signed on Friday. Then I'll reach out to you again in a couple of months or two to see if there are bottlenecks. Then we can talk about it.
Exactly.
Agreed.
Agreed.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Omata. We do hope there are no bottlenecks and that this executive order will go through smoothly.
Exactly.
Because, I mean, a lot of people who need medicals for their health maintenance have been going through a whole lot.
It's a welcome development.
Yes. I hear people still have to import from Ghana and neighboring countries.
Definitely.
So this will really help us. Thank you so much, Director of Pharmacists at Philips Pharmaceuticals Nigeria Limited and Wellnex Pharmacy, for your time.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
Great. So let's have a break now. When we come back, we'll head to the markets with Will Ibong. Half year is the story of the day everywhere, even in the markets. Join us again.